What's up everyone, Mark here from Jenson USA to bring you a video about the top 6 reasons you should own a hardtail. So you probably have noticed the current rise in popularity of hardtails in today's world. They're everywhere. People are talking about them. More and more companies are coming out with great development in hardtail features, and this is because there's more focus on the geometry involved in hardtail bikes. Now this could be your typical cross-country hardtail bike for all those race days. This could be a more gravity-oriented hardtail that's holding that super aggressive front end. Even with geometry, focus more on dirt jumping where you're gonna get a little less travel in the front end. It's gonna be a harder impact, but it's ready to get out there and send every jump line you've ever wanted to. What we're seeing in today's age, or today's time I should say, is that hardtails are capable and able to send whatever you wanna do. So maybe you're looking to bridge that gap from road cycling and you're looking to get out there and hit some trails with your friends, or maybe you ride a full suspension mountain bike all the time and you're looking to get out there and try something new. The hardtail mountain bike can be your only bike, it could be your additional bike. Hey, it's everybody's bike.
Yeah, it's just like it's both ours. We just keep it down at my house. Cool. Oh! That's my bike, punk!
So let's get into the top 6 reasons why you should own a hardtail. So with our first reason, it's cost. It's kind of obvious, right Mark? Yep, sure is. Because we all know the number one thing we look at before we even get into the features is how is this going to affect my bankroll? Well, the great thing about hardtails is they come in at an affordable cost. It's gonna be much lower than those high-end, super expensive, full suspension mountain bikes or full carbon aerodynamic road bikes. They offer you everything you need. Like for example, with our Marin Elroy here, comes in at less than 3,000 bucks. Now that bike right there can get you out there. It's more aggressive. It's gonna send a lot of things that you wanna ride, and it's a great choice. All right, and moving into our second point, which is the simplicity that hardtails bring. We like things simple in life because they make things fun. The simpler it is, the more you can focus on having a great time, right? So with hardtails, there's everything you can need. Whether you want full rigid, spine rattling good times, where you're just looking to be efficient on everything and feel it all the way up from your ankles to your neck, they got that for you. It's simple, it's there. Or maybe you just want a single speed because you don't want to worry about shifting gears and you got legs of steel and you can just keep pedaling for days on end. Or maybe you're looking for something that just to get out there and send everything that comes in front of you. The simplicity that hardtails offer in every individual category is perfect to keep you stoked and riding longer. Also with that simplicity is the idea of maintenance. When you don't have rear suspension, or maybe you're riding that single speed we just talked about, there's less things to worry about. So it's a lot more simpler, I guess that's a word. It's a lot more simpler to get out there and ride your bike. And moving in to our third point, which is the hardtail is the ultimate claim or the ultimate title bike. And you may say, what does that mean, Mark? Well, let me break it down. If you're out there riding a hardtail and everyone around you is on, say, a full suspension bike, if you go too fast up that hill, well, guess what? You already get to claim that you were fastest because you had the hardtail. If you go too slow on something, no matter what, you get that title as well because you're on the hardtail. If you send that rocky tech section and you send it way faster than all your friends, you beat them. If you go too slow because you want to take your time, it doesn't matter. You're on a hardtail. The best thing about a hardtail is you're on a hardtail. So stupid. Moving into point number 4, which is the hardtail makes old trails fun again and it re-sparks that reinvigorated feel of having a good time. And you might be saying, well, how? It's the same old trail I've ridden every week with my friends. Every Saturday morning, we meet up at 6 in the morning and we do that same 5-mile loop. Well, when you're on your hardtail, you may be going way faster. You're gonna feel things differently. You're gonna feel that trail chatter and all those different things. So it might spark that new enthusiasm for an old trail that maybe you got bored with and you were looking for something new, but when you're on a hardtail and you're on that new bike, it's gonna make you feel different and have that good time all over again. All right, and coming away from our 4th point into our 5th point, which they kind of blend together, which is when you're out there riding your hardtail, it's gonna make you think about line choice a lot differently. Typically with a full suspension bike, you may be able to just roll every piece of rock or whatever you want, knowing that bike's gonna eat every aspect of it. But when you're on a hardtail, you're gonna be thinking a little bit differently. It's gonna make you consider, maybe I should take this line, or maybe I should take that line, which blends back into that previous thing. It's gonna make those old trails new again. It's gonna make you rethink lines. It's gonna make you have a little bit more fun every time you're out there riding. So with our sixth and final point, it's that hardtails are gonna help you learn. They're gonna help you progress better as a rider, because we all know as we're riding all the time, we wanna continually progress and get better and better with our bikes. And the difference here with hardtails is you're gonna get different feeling on your bike. You're gonna have different body and bike separation. You're gonna feel differently when you're climbing, where typical on a full suspension bike, that rear shock is eating a lot of that absorption, but when you're climbing or when you're descending, without having that rear shock and having that hardtail behind you, it's gonna make you feel things differently. You're gonna experience the ride differently. It's gonna help you control your bike. You're gonna learn different positions, and it's an overall great learning experience when you start riding a hardtail. You know what's coming. As we always do with any type of numerical thing here at Jenson USA, we add you that bonus. And so for our seventh and bonus option, and I've repeated this throughout the entire video, and you're probably just telling me stop repeating yourself, it's that hardtails are fun. They're gonna make you have a better time. They're gonna provide you different forms of enjoyment. They're gonna take you out of your norm, and they're gonna make you ride and just have a great time. So the seventh and final reason out of the 6 reasons you should own a hardtail is to get out there and have some fun. So to wrap up this video, we had the 6 reasons. Number 1, being cost, right? We all want to save a few bucks, put it into upgrades later on, put it in a new gear. So number 1 was cost. We like things to be simple, so number 2 was simplicity. Number 3, it's the ultimate claim and title bike, right? You always have an excuse to why you're better than someone or someone's better than you. Number 4, it allows you to reopen old trails and make them new again. Number 5, it allows you to reset your thinking patterns around line choice. And number 6, it's great for learning, because we all like learning and we all like progression when it comes to riding bikes. And the 7th and bonus reason you should own a hardtail is that they're fun. We all like having a good time, especially here at Jenson USA. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And right down below, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you think. Is the hardtail the bike you should all own? Or and if not, what's the number 1 bike you should own and have in your quiver? Let us know in the comments below. We'll be sure to respond, because we love hearing from you. And if you like seeing more from us, be sure to follow us on all our social channels at Jenson USA. Make sure to tag us, hashtag Jenson USA, because we like to feature you on all our channels and we love seeing you all out there riding. And if you have any further questions about hardtails, because maybe my information just isn't where it needs to be, the best thing about that is we have our Gear Advisor pros who are always happy and have a full in-depth knowledge on every part when it comes to hardtails or any other biker question that you might have. So be sure to reach out to them with any further information. And as always, keep pedaling. So when you're rethinking those line choice, maybe you're the checker all-star and you're always getting kinged or queened. Maybe you're looking for that checkmate. I know that was chess, but now we're back to checkers.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
All right, yeah, you shouldn't have done
Don't
that.
do that one. All right, here we go, okay. So to wrap things up, for the 6 reasons in which you should be owning a hardtail, it was number 1, cost. Keep that bankroll up high, you're not hitting the bank too hard. It's 2, it's I don't remember. Probably should redo this.
Damn, you forgot at 1 already, Clayton?
Come on, man. All right, I got it. All right. And when we're talking about bikes, because what else do we talk about?
Sorry. I was trying to hold that one in. That was going so well, too.
I know,
I'm sorry.
dude.
I don't even know where that came from. All right, let's wrap it up. That's it.
That's it.
We got it.
That's it. We're done.
We got
All right. Call it there. You know what I mean?